We got everybody selecting their heroes here now, so I am going to put you on the spot. Do you think the cut have done enough? Have they made the adjustments? Do you feel confident in them to tie up the series, or are you leaning more the other way?
Well, I always love hyping my boy Save up, even if he doesn't respond to me inside the lobby, because the coordinator is
Right,
down.
it was because
So
of... Save should just be able to pick this up.
2 for 2. Volt manages to get a little bit of damage off on the Rise at the beginning of the game. I think it'll cost him a tango, but that's about it.
Yeah. Nobody really wants to commit too hard for those plays. You're not even remotely guaranteed to actually get a kill, so...
Yep. All right, check this out. Yadomi starts with 5 mangoes and 3 tangos in the inventory, and he's sending out another 2 tangos right now. He's coming into this lane with one objective, and that is to spam decay.
I am undying, I'm ready to party.
It's really good against the Snapfire, though. You're decreasing your base damage every time you throw this out onto her, on top of doing like a pretty full amount of damage yourself. And
I got the slow.
Bull's dead.
Yeah. Oh. Fairy Fire is going to be helpful. Stick
You can't
charges.
finish somebody off with decay anymore, so he stops chasing him. Because it doesn't do any bonus damage at level 1 like it used to. It used to do 20 damage. It just decreases your strength, and you can't kill someone with just like a strength sap. So, very unfortunate.
That did cost Vol a pretty substantial amount of his regen, though, and Ryze is just going to go in again. Yeah, this time around. Vol will fall, Ryze gets first blood, not a whole lot that B-God could do that far away, and...
And B-God is going to pull the wave and probably kill a courier at the same time. Oh, no.
See it? Okay.
I think he saw it, but he's like, I'm not taking the creep wave damage to, like, maybe kill a courier there. It happened, so instead he's just going to pull it up. Where is he going with this
He's
one?
trying to dodge Yadomi's pull. Or no, he's trying to meet Yadomi's pull. That's even weirder.
The river lane, though?
Okay.
Here we go again.
Who wants to come get some blast hits? Pretty much nobody.
Once you hit a certain MMR, another creep wave starts getting spawned. So you think people are better than you at the game. That's just not true. They just have more gold and XP to work with.
What a dumb fight here in the river. But Yadomi is getting most of these last hits, so...
Yeah, I would hope so. He's got a lot more base damage.
That's true. B-God just really can't afford to leave and just surrender all of the experience, but that does mean it's a 1v1 in the lane that Rises very easily wins. I mean, what do you do? If B-God comes back, you surrender a full wave to the Undying, but if you don't come back, then you lose your core. Kind of a lose-lose situation if you're the Nyx Assassin.
Yeah, although there was probably like worst case scenario, as Nyx Assassin ended up finding like part of that creep wave. You didn't end up getting it on Snapfire. Ursa ends up finding a kill. Like everything's going the way of Alpha again this game. Maybe not going as rough as last game, but still not great.
Yadomi's out for blood. He just dropped Tombstone onto B-God. Don't think it's really gonna help.
One zombie running
yeah.
right now.
That doesn't really do too much, but it's another pull from the Nyx Assassin. This time Vol is here to actually farm this one, but Yadomi's going to make this as difficult as humanly possible.
They finally cleared out the zombie.
Oh, it was still just kind of
it was
chugging
still
along there
for quite a while there.
A one zombie tombstone. But Yadomi still has, he has more mangoes now than he had at the start of the lane, so he still knows what he's about.
Yep. Man doesn't change. He's got boots coming out now as well, so he's going to be able to continue to chase B-God as he runs away. This windlace he decided was a little bit annoying to deal with, so he's getting himself some shoes.
Well, in the meantime, I think things might have cooled down at least for a moment, so we can actually look at some other lanes as we shift over to mid. TP on the Kunkka versus Soul on the Tiny. Last hit-wise, the Tiny's going to be able to get a little bit here, but against Kunkka, I don't feel like there's too many opportunities for kills. He's already got a Bracer, so 900 HP. No, over 1,000 now, so...
PP's really trying to grab bold runes, but not able to. Monster ends up getting a kill off on the save there.
Okay. They kind of just ignore Scourge. He only has level 1 Blood Right to work with, so it wasn't that hard to ignore him. And
I missed that one. I think he got like lifted back and then speared into the tower or something like that. I did miss the beginning of it though.
That is honestly one of these sort of older combos since Mars has come in, right? The Rubik to pair him up with, you get the lift, you get the spear.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
Yeah, but
unmissable, I guess, but it's pretty close.
yeah, as long as the coordination between the two players is decent, like you can throw the spear out at the same time they're landing and then get some good angles. Monster is going to be in a bit of trouble here. In fact, you need to stick up, my friend.
Let's see.
Oh, actually, no, he might be fine without it. The man ran the calculations. Obviously, I didn't. He's completely fine. 90 HP, that is plenty. I have no idea what I'm talking. Why would you waste 7 stick charges?
Exactly.
You can turn a fight with that one later. neph, you're an idiot. Oh my god.
The only health point that counts is the last one. And he still
Exactly.
had it. I mean, yeah, there's some super efficiency nerd out there who's super happy that he doesn't use the stick, but either way, he lives. Forces him out of lane. That kind of sucks for him, but overall, he's not going to miss too much. He's got 24 last hits as well, and they did get that kill on to save, so he's already got a little bit of a gap forming. Oh,
yeah.
Actually, I say that. Scourge has got 31 last hits, so maybe not that much of a gap after all.
It's going to be tricky for Monster actually finding a kill on a Bloodseeker here, though. Again, he's a hero that does a lot of base armor. He's getting phase boots pretty quickly after that, so God's Rebuke Crast really isn't doing much. Witch Doctor, on the other hand, is going to be very easy. 2 armor hero. So
This river
get on top
fight
of
is
him.
so unbelievably awkward. PP tried to go in with the X. He was disrupted momentarily by the toss. He did still try for the torrent into the boat. Neither one of them hit. And then with Soul getting the reinforcements in the end, they tracked the Kunkka down. So, said earlier it was going to be pretty damn hard to get the kill, but if the Kunkka whiffs the combo...
Bottom lane, they're going to commit on a Monster here, but Blood Ray doesn't end up connecting, so he can get away.
He's only 4.5 on the Bloodseeker as well, so no rupture, but... It was worth a try. Monster was alone with the support having rotated out, but now...
We're just coming in.
Yeah, Save might be in some trouble. There's the Spear Stun. He's got level 2 Fade Bolt for some extra damage. Not enough, though, for the kill, and now B-God is here. Impale goes down. Monster tries to pop the stick charges, but it won't be enough, and the Cut do manage to turn that one around.
You didn't think that he would have to commit the lift onto the Witch Doctor there, although I'm not sure how much it would have helped. It was more of like a you're not doing damage to the Witch Doctor fast enough thing, not a you didn't disable the Witch Doctor.
Well, unfortunate for Monster there as he does eat the death. Meanwhile, where is B-God going here? He's got a ward. Just trying to maybe get a little bit of vision there in that triangle. Well, it's really, I guess technically it's not much of a triangle anymore. They took the camp away.
B-God's going to try to sneak up on Wish. Wish is pretending that he does not see the Nyx Assassin right now.
Do have the ward up there, so he knows, but he's trying to, as you said, play it cool. But at this point,
didn't back up right away when he came over.
Might want to wait a little bit, because Monster's getting close to level 6, right? Once you have the arena, maybe you can turn a bigger fight, especially with Soul. Oh, that's a smoke, not an invis, excuse me. But they could still make a rotation if they were looking for it, and he is going to look for it. They would run into the supports first here, but the spear actually did connect. There's the lift, Soul's coming in, Avalanche into Toss, into Fade Bolt. Still not enough damage, though. Scourge. He's walking away, and no, PP's here. He's looking for the boat combo. Soul is going to get caught by it. The Torrent's going to throw him up in the air as well. He does have another Avalanche, though, so he's going to try to make some sort of escape. Monster's coming in with a Rebuke, pushing heroes back. PP finds a kill. It's on to Widge. Not really the target he wanted. Now he's getting tossed back under the tower into the spear. Oh, man. PP, though, is still getting away. He walks out.
They can't finish him off. And he pops the regen, so he's going to be up to full again after that. Oh, that was such a sick toss into the spear, but... he's getting destroyed. Yadomi managed to get a kill off on the B-God, but... puts himself horribly out of position for it.
Man, so... you get into a situation, the Tiny goes in, very nearly dies, manages to sneak away. PP then very nearly gets caught out and manages to get away, so... at the end of the day, the Cut do really kind of take the better of that fight. This is not the full team fight. You have it, Maelstrom doesn't really do you quite as much good as a Battle Fury in terms of farming speed as Monster. He's getting hit up a little bit here in the lane, but I think they would have needed a Rupture, which was unavailable. Rises has actually TP'd bottom, so He's looking for a fight. Maybe some kills into a tower push. They haven't really done much damage to this tower, though, actually. So, not really sure how viable that's going to be as Rises. Yeah, the tower's hitting you. They know you're there.
I
But
mean, they could drop a. Oh, I was gonna say they could drop a tombstone to take control of the area, but still on cooldown for another 18 seconds. They did pop us some smoke on save to walk forward without vision. It pretty quickly breaks, but they've got a good vision behind the tower now thanks to this observer ward.
what's going on here? We got heroes rotating in. PP's trying to find the angle. He does get the X. They're going to drop down the Rupture and the Kisses. That's still not enough. Rises is still not dead. He pops the Enrage. He takes down B-God. Now he's going to jump onto Scourge, but eventually he's got to stop. That Rupture was sort of doing some damage to him still, but this fight very much going in Alpha's favor. They've already taken down 2. Scourge has no HP, so he has to try and fall back, and I think he should make it out with the Thirst move speed bonus, but that's not what they wanted. That was everyone either TPing or physically walking to the bottom lane on the cut side, and they immediately get pushed away.
Yeah. They didn't lose any of their core heroes here, though, and he spent a while committing everyone on the side of Alpha, so he's obviously haven't gone 100% your way. They are going to be able to get a tower here, though. The catapult going to assist, and Rises and Monster on it as well. This isn't staying up.
Yeah. They'll take the tower, maybe free up some extra space on their opponent's side of the map to try and farm, but as you said, it was just the 2 supports who died, so what is that? That's the second or third time Scourge has just narrowly gotten away. No deaths yet on the Bloodseeker, so at least he hasn't been heavily punished, but
Looks like they want to keep trying, but I don't think the Mars and the Undying by themselves are enough damage to take Scourge out.
Rupture. Theodomi, he's going to pop the ult. And we're all just going to walk away here, I guess. PP, though, is still hanging around. Ghost Ship's coming back up, but by the time it does, the Rupture's already worn off.
Yeah. If you can connect the X, I mean, Yadomi is a difficult kill. He's sitting at like 600 HP. You can find it. The question is if it's worth committing your entire kit this close to the tower.
They're going to try. They do manage to
they
get
try,
it.
but Heroes now on Alpha. Rotate behind him.
And Scourge will go down. Rubik just stole X. They trapped B-God in the arena, but they didn't actually see him because he had the Vendetta. They weren't holding on to any detection, so this is going to turn into another fight. Soul does get hit up by the combo. He does have the Maledict on him as well, but he's going to stand his ground, fight his way through it. They'll finish B-God off. Save might fall here as well. Monster hits him with the Rebuke into the right click. They do get that kill, and now PP's in trouble. Stolen X hold him back into the engagement. Avatos comes through. Mortimer Kisses are flying in, trying to keep the Kunkka up. And actually maybe take down Soul as well. They do find it, but it's not enough to actually protect the Kunkka.
Yeah, dude, Vol's not giving up here. He's continuing to stay on these heroes. Like, I mean, this is a position 3 Snapfire. He does feel kind of strong, but running into the Mars is maybe a little bit too ambitious, so finally ends up running away. They get the Tiny at the tail end of that one. They do end up losing the Kunkka, though.
Yeah,
and Bloodseeker obviously took his first death there. This does slow Scourge McDuck down to his Maelstrom, so he's definitely behind it, but he wants to be on a Bloodseeker. Pause 1.
Yeah, and now the Ursa, he was just chilling in the bottom lane the whole time. He's got the Battle Fury finished, so said before he was going to outpace anyone else on the map. We're going to put that to the test, and yeah. The question at this point, Neph, what exactly does he look for after this Battle Fury,
Dude,
right?
Rubik looks so silly. Sorry, what were you saying?
What?
What does he look for
what
after
does he
on the
look for after the Battle Fury on Ursa?
Oh, on Ursa. Probably just BKB. I mean, you're playing against a Nyx Assassin. You have a Battle Fury. You're gonna be spamming out Earthshock. Like, you're gonna be hit with stuns constantly. Coconut's gonna come out onto you because you're sitting in front. You're gonna get even if you're not hitting the Nyx Assassin, Spike Carapace is gonna land on you because you're throwing out Earthshock. And if you do a Battle Fury, you're gonna get hit with Impale. It's gotta be a BKB coming out next year on Rises.
Hasn't put anything in the quick buy yet, but that does make the most sense. Meanwhile, for Scourge, Maelstrom is finished. He's going to work his way towards a BKB of his own. So, yeah, pretty much the same thought process between the two carries for good reason, but now
Rises disagrees with me. He's got Blink Dagger keyed up instead.
Oh, okay.
This will allow him to jump either Witch Doctor or Snap on the back line, but he's still running the same problem if you're just getting kited around.
Right.
So I hope he changes his mind. Or even if he doesn't change his mind, hope he finds like a couple quick kills immediately after building the blink dagger. Otherwise, he's in trouble.
Yeah, if the blink gets him a couple of pickoffs, then you just can transition into the BKB anyway, and you didn't really lose much time. But we'll see how that plays out. Might just be a situation where Rises doesn't think he's going to be involved in fights in the near future anyway, so he'll go for both. Who really knows? But in the meantime, B-God's trying to do a little bit of scouting up top. They did scan out Monster underneath this tower, but of all the heroes to jump in on, Monster is one of the harder ones for them to kill. But they did bring just about everyone up here.
Yep.
They need PP to start with the X combo at this point because they don't have the Bloodseeker. It's actually B-God, though, who makes the initiation. Gets the stun. The Vendetta hit was there. The Mortimer Kisses are flying through. But he's still not dead. Unobi's going to come in, gives him a little bit of a heal there with the Soul Rip, and this fight is already starting to turn. The supports are in some serious trouble. The toss is going to take down one. Monster finishes off the other. And TP's kind of trapped in here as well. He is looking to just hold his ground and fight. The Ghost Ship does come through, but now with Rises joining the engagement, PP is just absolutely dead in the water, and you had maybe a 5-second window to get that kill on the Mars. If you don't know you can do it in that time, maybe you don't try.
Don't try it, yeah. I mean, they saw him already commit his spear. That one was on cooldown. He starts to walk out of the tower with Nick's assassin. They think, okay, this looks great. Things look even less great now. But yeah, very difficult hero to initiate onto. He's got like 1700 HP, and unfortunately, it's only going to get harder for them in a couple minutes here. Once this guy's BKB is done, you're just not going to be able to fight him down anymore.
So Widge rotates mid with a Stolen Cask, sets up onto the Bloodseeker. That leads them into the Roche Pit, so now there's 2 lives up on the Ursa, who is currently 5-0. And, well, now they find another. B-God gets cut out in the middle lane, but going back to the Ursa, now that you have the Aegis, now that you still are making a pretty insane amount of money farming, this Blink Dagger purchase is basically something he gets away with. Now he can just start building his way towards BKB anyway, and no time lost, really.
Yeah, that last fight they took really helped things out. You know, Blink Dagger to the next item. Blink Dagger just helping you farm even faster and find some solo pickoffs. Oh. When the cutter aren't trying to take team fights and you're good. Yeah, he's a very dead Snapfire.
Of course, I have to still make my brain remember. I was about to say, oh, well, yeah, that's a support kill. Who cares? No, it's not. Vola's a core.
Yeah.
He's worth a little bit more than usual. Is he going for the Wraith Pact, though? Yeah, he is. Alright.
Boring.
Bleh. I mean, at this point, it is boring as hell, but they need it, because they're just getting kind of run at now. Tier 1
This is not going back for the BKB. I think he was for a second. He bought his Mithril Hammer, but he's changed his mind to a Basher, so he's just going all in and trying to jump the back line, taking her out at the beginning.
He's caught on his opponent's side of the map. Ghost Ship is in, technically speaking, but I don't think it'll save him. Or maybe it will. He's somehow getting out of here. No, he's not. Toss should finish him off. There it is. PP will go down. Mortimer Kisses are a bit of a distraction, but it might not be enough. Rises is coming in. Gets the damage. Avalanche helps out. Blink forward from Soul. Not going to catch anyone. Although if they look to the east...
Scourge.
Okay.
No, Scourge is going to be fine. TP's out. But yeah, another rough fight for them. They get caught out up on the hill trying to find like any plays they can make happen, because I think they realize like this is our timing. Like these 18 to 20 minute marks, our Nyx Assassin, our Bloodseeker should feel super strong. Like, yes, we don't quite have our BKBs finished, but like our hero advantage right now should allow us to fight these heroes on Alpha, but it's not the case. So now they need to dodge for a little bit because the BKB just got finished on Mars. You have Basher now done on Ursa. It's being flown out to him, and you're just a little ways away from your own BKBs. So for now, dodge. You don't want to fight into them with what feels even worse than a 9k net worth advantage because of all this unrealized net worth.
Well, not doing a great job of dodging so far, as B-God does get hit up. Save is... he's getting a nice death ward in there, but not on the target that he actually maledicted, so... you don't really have that multiplier. Full ends up going down. Save is desperately trying to get back into his base, but there's that Blink Dagger. Rises jumps in onto him. Unobi heals him up immediately after. The scan just caught heroes hanging out in the tree line, so they're going to go hunting, and they spot PP. Forced to defensively boat just to try and get that rum buff on him, but now the arena has been deployed. They'll toss PP back into that arena. And that's about as bad as it possibly could have gotten. Yeah.
You know, they started that one, I thought maybe the next assassin gets away here. Monster ended up missing both his abilities, but it didn't even matter.
Cool.
They're slaughtering them all over the map here. They still got Aegis for another minute and 30 seconds as well. There's got no reason to slow down. Like, if you let your foot off the gas, it gives Scourge McDuck a chance to finish his BKB. It gives Kunga a chance to finish his BKB. I mean, I think Bloodseeker gets it now. He's 25 gold off. But you would have loved it to be able to dodge that fight, like, just before you finish these items.
Okay, they're just into the base.
No, they're in the base. Yeah.
They don't give a damn. They're just going all in. Didn't even take the tier 2 tower first. They just say, hey, let's get a free kill. If Rises dies, cool, we get to use his Aegis. Otherwise, now they'll take the objectives, but... are you serious? There's just no mercy right now. But Soul, maybe that was a little bit too far. You are not the one with the Aegis, but Rises jumps in. They'll take down B-God. Ghost Ship is going to come through. Will it be enough to kill off the Tiny? No, it will not. Stolen Boat now thrown out by Widge, connecting onto PP, dropping him down. And Rises is now beyond godlike 12-0. The Aegis will be put to use, and neph...
He's getting further from his BKB on the Kunkka. They're walking up high ground. I mean, you've got Fortify. You can stall this one out a little bit. Maybe.
I'm starting to run out of scenarios at play here other than just Alpha 5-man DC for a while, because this is rough. Their team fight is just not really coming along.
I mean, they can make mistakes, but I mean, the issue is you haven't even had to pop your BKB on the Mars yet. The Ursus is almost done. Kunkka's just like died 3 times in a row when he almost had his completed. Things are getting worse and worse. You find the kill onto the Ursa here, or the Mars, like the game pretty quickly can start shifting. Like, it is worth a lot of XP and gold right now.
Right.
But they're playing it pretty safe. Like, they, other than using the Aegis up there, the Ursa moves back immediately. They're not overconfident at all here on Alpha.
Yeah, they're playing very far forward, but not too far.
Yeah, the only person who's like going insane sicko mode is the Tiny.
Soul did get hit up a little bit there. Yonomi gets taken down, but Rises on the back line. He'll take down Safe first. Now he's going to shift his attention over to the others, but, well, Soul died. Scourge got the kill, so that's a lot of money into his hands, and he should be able to get away. Will his teammates be able to say the same, though? Vol is hiding under the tower, so is PP. Monster's kind of thinking about going in, but without the blink, you don't have that instant gap close, so...
Yep.
Not a bad play from the cut.
Yeah. Getting that kill on the Tiny, it was good targeting there by them. I mean, Rise is jumping the backline instead of dealing with the core heroes. He wanted to take down that Witch Doctor, and if you could trade evenly at this point in the game, then
yikes.
it's in your favor.
Again, close to the BKB, but can't finish it. It's just a treadmill from hell for the Kunkka. Every time he gets close, he gets picked off. And now, speaking of getting picked off, Scourge might want to be a little careful here. He's in the jungle. His BKB is not available. Dead. Yeah, he's gone.
He got lucky not getting bashed right away, but it did come out at the end.
That's kind of the worst thing you could have happen. The two heroes who need to stay safe and farm are the two who get caught out alone.
This hurts to watch, man. The cunt getting absolutely dismantled by Alpha here. My boy Save, this isn't what you come out of retirement for, my man.
Now, one of these days.
He's getting the Jerax treatment right now.
Uh-oh. Soul jumps in, Avatos, B-God's coming over to try and help, and they'll get Yodomi. But what else can they get? Here comes Save, throwing out a stun, but it's really just the one stun. Now he's going to try for the Death Ward, but okay. Rises comes in, cancels it immediately. Widge did not take it. He took the Voodoo Restoration instead, so at least Save had that going for him. But
we did talk about that on the start. You know, you don't want to give that one away. You can toggle the Voodoo Restoration and stop Ruby from stealing anything too nice.
But it is still too dead. They get the Undying in exchange, so they don't come away empty-handed, but you can only say that for so long, neph. It's a 16k deficit. You can't get consolation prizes for much longer before you're just going to lose everything.
Consolation prize all the way to the bank.
Oh man, what are I don't know. What are we really looking at here? Torrent stolen by Widge. Roche is going to be back up in 15, so Alpha honestly could just kind of slow roll it for a couple seconds. Maybe push in for Roche again, and then see what they want to do in terms of a high ground push with Aegis and either Cheese or Shard, I guess.
Itomi scouts it out a couple of times. He walks away after it respawns, so... DC coming out from B God. I do hope dearly he comes back, man. But the basher on him, the fact he's got his house is flooding. Go 4v5.
Wait,
let them play. Let them play.
Oh, I thought he was joking at first, but
I don't think they're joking.
I don't think so.
Joking. Is there a storm somewhere in the U.S. right now?
Yeah. Oh, there was that big snowstorm up northeast, yeah.
Flooding in eastern U.S. after Thanksgiving.
Wait, after Thanksgiving? Oh, what? Sorry. We're getting distracted. They did decide to go ahead without B-God. He's being controlled by a teammate, and the team fight is breaking out right now. Trying to push their way in, looking for anything that they can. Yudomi was hit up at the start, or excuse me, Widge, not Yudomi, but either way, they're not going to be able to bring either one of them down. B-God falls first. Monster was able to get the arena down into the spear stun. And this is all just starting to fall apart. PP already down to about a quarter of his HP. BKB wore off. He's going to get taken down. Bull now falling too. It's a mad scramble to get back into the base, but Monster gets the blink into the spear stun, into the avalanche. That's going to be a full 5-man wipe, and there's your GG. The cut, down a man. No chance of making the comeback happen here, as they will concede defeat. They are the first Team neph eliminated from Pro Series 13.